according to Islam faith, which we are living amongst.
Thank you very much. A very good afternoon to you and all our listeners. It's always good to be here. Is there any evil spirits?
Yeah, amongst us. Do they exist? Do the evil spirits exist? And what are they if they do exist?
If the scriptures say that there is evil spirits, then there is evil spirits. If we don't know or we are confused about their presence and their operations, that's our limitations in knowledge. And before we delve deeper into this discussion, the credibility of our sources of faith has to be maintained in order for us to remain credible. Otherwise, if our sources are not credible, then whatever we source from them becomes not credible. Yes, there are evil spirits amongst us. And these evil spirits, when we are talking of evil spirits, we are talking of spiritual beings that live amongst us, that we as human beings are not able to see because of our limitations. Like I said in the previous week, there are different types of the creation of the Almighty God. So there are other creations of the Almighty God known as the jinns that are able to see us, and we are not able to see them. They are able to take forms of different creatures and different beings. And these are what are referred to as evil spirits when we are talking as human beings. Why? Because they are not visible to us. You see, a spirit is something that you cannot see. It is there. It has got power. It has got force. It has got influence. It exists. It is there. But you are not able to see them. We cannot call a bird that flies an evil spirit or a cow an evil spirit. It is a cow. A cow is a cow. A lion is a lion. You can see it. A human being is a human being. But the evil spirit, things that we refer to as spirits, are things like that hover in the air. We are not able to see them. That's why we call them spiritual beings. But they are not just spiritual beings, but they are evil spiritual beings. And thereby they use their evil qualities and characteristics to confuse us and to misguide us, to take us away from the path of the Almighty God. And so they do all these things in different ways. These evil spirits, they are able to even enter our bodies because they are not limited by space. All the other creatures that you see, the animals, the dogs, the birds, they are limited by space. If an animal is big like a dog, if you leave a small space like this ring in my hand, the dog cannot be able to enter. But a spiritual being can enter inside. You can close the door of this studio, and this spiritual being can be able to enter there. Why? Because they are not limited by space. So they use these abilities of theirs to cause havoc in the lives of people. So answering your question, do we have evil spirits? Yes, we have them. Have you ever been to certain places where you see strange things happening? How do you then explain that? I'm telling you, I have seen places where, or houses, you will hear the inhabitants of those houses. They will tell you, in this house, I know of a house that if people moved into that house, they will tell you, late at night, we hear voices of people sitting in the dining room. If we wash our utensils, when we wake up in the morning, we'll find that they are dirty. Somebody sat in the dining room and on the tables and ate. If we decide to say that today we are not washing our utensils at night after eating, in the morning they will find all the dishes washed and nicely packed in the cupboards. And sometimes you hear strange noises of doors opening and closing. And you can feel that breeze or that strange blow of the air coming in your direction or into the houses. And you can hear some footsteps sometimes, and you can't see the beings. How do you then explain that? Even science cannot explain that.
Yes.
These are evil spirits. It means it's creatures that are not visible to us. And sometimes they come to, they thrive on what? On putting fear in us. In our vernacular language, we had some creatures that we used to call zigoritoto. You know, when you are a person who had this habit of traveling or moving at night, there are certain times and certain places where you will see these creatures. It will be like a person, a human being, but it will be like a very long or tall person that you barely can see the head of that person. And if you are walking towards the road that towards the direction of your house, you can see this creature. It won't talk to you. It will just stand in front of you. And then when you see it, you run away, change the direction. You change the direction of where you are going, you see it standing there. Yeah. So what does it? It prides itself, it thrives, it becomes happy when we are in fear, we are engulfed by fear. You run there, it goes and stands in front of you. It will be enjoying. And then when you are in fear, you can do anything. That's what the devil does. You see, many a times, if you visit some of these people who are used by the evil spirits, they will put fear in you. They are going to threaten you. If you don't do this, this is going to happen. If you don't do this, there is this that is happening. And when you are filled with fear, then you are easy to manipulate. So this is one of the weapons that the evil spirits do, but they are an army from the army of the devil.
Okay, so Imam, do this spirit, according to Islam beliefs or faith, does it attack Islam believers?
The evil spirits attack everyone. But as Muslims, we are taught how to protect ourselves from them. We are told there are certain verses of the Quran. When you recite them, the evil spirits, they flee, they run away. There are certain things and practices that we are told when we observe, the evil spirit run away. There are certain things that we are told that if you do these things, you are actually making your house a playing ground of evil spirits. Another thing that I can tell you, which is one thing that every one of us must avoid, is dirty and filthy things. So evil spirits, they like dirty and filthy things.
It's written in Quran that dirt attracts evil spirits.
We are taught in the hadith that it does attract the evil spirits. That is why a Muslim is taught to be always clean and pure at all times. Do you see what happens when a person is attacked by evil spirits? They lose focus on themselves. They stop even bathing. They start even wearing dirty clothes. They start scavenging and eating from the rubbish bins. They start associating themselves with dirty and bad and dirty things. Why? These are the places where they are now in communion with the evil spirits. And that is why we are saying that in order for you to chase away the evil spirits from yourself, always keep yourself clean. And whenever you have an interaction with any person who tells you that they are for God and they tell you to do dirty things, then you must know that this person is being used by the evil spirit. We know of certain people who are rich. I mentioned this some time ago of a very rich man who only bathed once in a year. That was the agreement that he had with the people that gave him the powers to have the wealth. That in order for you to keep on accumulating wealth, you must only bath once a year. If you are going to bath every day like how all of us are, normally do, then those powers, they are not going to work for you. So if you look at all these people that are being used by the evil spirits, what they are asked to do, it's always associated with death.